Good morning, children. Today we are going to start our new chapter, Relation and Functions. Okay. In that, the first subtopic is Cartesian product of two sets. Already you learned about sets and different set operations. So here, what is a Cartesian product of sets? The definition is given two non-empty sets A and B, the set of all ordered pairs XY, where X belongs to A and Y belongs to B, is called Cartesian product of A and B. Symbolically, you write it A cross B, which is equal to XY ordered pair, where X belongs to A and Y belongs to B. Okay. Now I am taking an example. Let's see, A is a set containing three elements 1, 2 and 3 and B is a set containing only two elements 4 and 5. How we are going to find their product? See, in the suppose this set I am representing for set A with the elements 1, 2 and 3 and I am taking here set B where the elements 4 and 5 are there. Now how I am going to do the multiplication or Cartesian product? In sets you are saying it as a Cartesian product. In that, what you need to do is take the first element from set A. So what is here my first element in set A? That is 1. So multiply 1 with the first element in set B. What is the first element in set B? That is 4. So 1 you need to multiply with 4. But here multiplication means not to multiply 1 4s or 4 like that. Just you are keeping both the elements in one ordered pair. That means first element from set A you are writing first, that is your x coordinate. So first you are writing 1, then put a comma, then you will write the first element from set B. 4 you will write, you are keeping in a bracket. That is called ordered pairs. Ordered pair means what? The first element belongs to the first set and the second element belongs to the second set. Okay. And again, the first element from the first set, that is 1 only. And what is the first element in the second element in the second set? That is 5. So the next element in their product is 1 comma 5. Both the elements you are putting in a ordered pair, that is in one bracket. Okay. Now take the second element from set A, that is 2, and multiply it with first element with the set B, that is 4. So 2 and 4 you are separated by commas and keeping in one bracket. Okay. So that is another ordered pair. Again in the same way, 2, 5, again 3, 4, again 3, 5. And now I want to write all the elements of the Cartesian product. That means A cross B equal to 1, 4 and then 1, 5, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 3, 5. I arranged there and I wrote 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. Then I wrote 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5. If you want to arrange, you can arrange. Otherwise, you can write like as it is how you are doing the product. So these are the elements of the my Cartesian product A cross B. Now I hope you understood what is a Cartesian product. Cartesian product means, but remember one thing, A cross B not equal to B cross A. In B cross A, what is happening? B cross A, first you will take 4. Then in the ordered pair, 4, 1. Then 4, 2, 4, 3. In the same way, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3 will come. Elements are different. So A cross B not equal to B cross A. And whichever set you are taking, in that ordered pairs, first that element only will come. If I am writing A cross B, then my all first elements are from first set. That means 1, 2, 3 will come. And the second elements are from the second set. 4, 5 will come. Now see, note some points. Two ordered pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements are equal and the second elements are also equal. That is, xy equal to uv if and only if x equal to u and y equal to v. This property we are using to solve the objective questions, 1 mark questions. Later we will discuss. But when you the two ordered pairs are equal, when the x components are equal and y components are also equal. And suppose the number of elements in the first set is B and number of elements in the second set is Q, and then the number of elements in the Cartesian product is P into Q. In the previous example, you are having A set with 3 elements and B had 2 elements. while the Cartesian product has 6 elements. Just you can check in the previous example. See, I am showing again. See, A, you are having 3 elements. B, you are having 2 elements. So, in their Cartesian product, total how many elements are you are having? 3 into 2, 6 elements you are having. Okay. In the same way, if you are multiplying with the same set again, then A into A, where the ordered pair will come 3 times ABC, where ABC all belongs to A, is called an ordered triplet. Okay. See, I am showing the example x plus 1, y minus 2 equal to given 3, 1. Find the values of x and y. This type of questions can come for 1 mark children. How you are going to solve this? See, the first property, now only I discussed, two ordered pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements are equal and the second elements also equal. So, the same property I am using here. X plus 1, I am showing x plus 1 equal to 3 and y minus 2 equal to 1. So when x plus 1 equal to 3, that means what is x? 3 minus 1, 2. Y minus 2 equal to 1. When you will take 2 to that side, minus 2 becomes plus 2 and 1 plus 2 becomes 3. So y equal to 3. So this type of questions will come for 1 mark. And now if A into B is given, PQ, PR, MQ, MR, find A and B. So here how you are going to find A and B? I told in your ordered pairs, whatever elements you are getting in the first elements are from set A and second elements are from set B. So first elements, what are the first elements? P, M. So in A you are having P and M and in B you are having Q and R. See, A is the set of first elements. So you are getting in A, P and M and B is the set of second elements. So in B you are getting Q and R. Okay. Again, this is also one more question. If x plus 1, comma y minus 2 by 3 equal to 5 by 3, comma 1 by 3, find the values of x and y. So, how you are going to find the values of x and y? As the ordered pairs are equal, the corresponding element should also be equal. So, x by 3 plus 1 equal to 5 by 3 and y minus 2 by 3 equal to 1 by 3. By solving, you will get. By taking LCM or by solving, what you are going to get? X plus 3 equal to 5 and 3y minus 2 equal to 1. And x you are getting 2 and 3y you are getting 3 means y you are getting 3 upon 3, 1. Okay. In the second question, you see if the set A has 3 elements and set B has you are having 3, 4, 5, they gave. Then find the number of elements in A cross B. See, set A you are having 3 elements and set B also you are having 3 elements. So how many elements A cross B will have? A cross B will have 3 into 3, 9. So given set has 3 elements, set B also having 3 elements, then the number of elements in their Cartesian product A cross B equal to number of elements in A multiplied by number of elements in B. So which is equal to 3 into 3, 9. Therefore, the total number of elements in A cross B will be 9. Okay. In the third question, what is they gave? G is a set containing 2 elements, 7 and 8. And a teacher set containing 3 elements 5, 4 and 2. What they asked you, first find G multiplied with H and second multiply H with G. First you need to find Cartesian product of G and H. Then you need to find Cartesian product of H and G. See, so G is given, H is given. The Cartesian product of two non-empty set P and Q is given as P into Q is ordered pair of PQ where P belongs to capital P, Q belongs to capital Q. In G, what is the first element? 7. So 7, 5, 7, 4, 7, 2. Then 8, 5, 8, 4, 8, 2. In the same way, H into G means first H elements will come. H into G means first H elements will come. So 5, 7, 5, 8, then 4, 7, 4, 8, then 2, 7, 2, 8. But you see, in the total number of elements are same. What are the total elements you are getting? 3 into 2, 6. Okay. Now see the next question. State whether each of the following statements are true or false. If the statement is false, rewrite the given statement correctly. The first question is, if P is two elements given M and N, Q is two elements given N and M, then P into Q. What is P into Q? Mn, mm, and then Nn, nm. But see here it is, if A and B are two non-empty set, then A into B is a non-empty set ordered pairs xy such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. The first statement you know, it is false. The correct statement, here two elements, there two elements. That means you are going to get four ordered pairs. Okay. And the second statement, if A and B are two non-empty sets, then A cross B is a non-empty set ordered pairs xy and x belongs to A, y belongs to B. That is only the definition. That is true. And the statement is okay. Now can see the next question, fifth question. A is given with a set with two elements, -1 and 1. You need to find A cross A cross A. That means what you are going to do is, first you need to find the set of the multiplication for 2. Means first you find A into A. You take, here I wrote all the elements, but you take a notebook and do separately. First you find A into A. A into A means -1, 1, -1, 1. You multiply. That means 4 sets you are going to, 4 ordered pairs you are going to get. Again with that, you again multiply with A. Okay. Then 4 twos are what you are going to get. First set you are having 2 into 2, 4. So A into A you are getting 4. Then 2. Then in how many total you are getting? 8. 4 twos are 8 you are going to get, and the answer is coming like this. Okay. Now see, here in sixth question they gave A cross B. That means the Cartesian product of A into B is given. Ordered pairs AX, AY, BX, BY. Here they asked you, find the set A and set B. As I told you previously also, all in your Cartesian products, the ordered pairs, whatever the first elements are from first set and the second elements are from the second set. So A will contain here A will contain, what are the first elements? A and B. In set you will write only one time. So set A will containing AB and set B is containing XY. Okay. See the next question. In seventh question they gave A equal to 1, 2, B equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and C equal to 5, 6, D equal to 5, 6, 7, 8. You need to verify. This type of questions you are going to get for 4 marks. Okay, why? Because 2 bits are there. The first bit they asked you to verify A Cartesian product with B intersection C, which is equal to A into B intersection A into C. And the second bit they asked you to prove A into C is a subset of B into D. So here see, A is given, B is given, C is given, D is given. The first bit you need to verify A with A into B intersection C equal to A into B intersection A into C. So first you need to find out what is B intersection C. Intersection, just recall from your sets, intersection means what? The common elements which are there in both the sets. So here B and C. What are the common elements in B and C? B you are having 1, 2, 3, 4. C you are having 5, 6. The common elements nothing. Nothing is common means you will equate it with 5. 5 is an empty set. Now A into 5. A into 5 means the set with a null set you are multiplying. So A into 5 you are going to get 5 only. Nothing is there. That is empty set. So with that you are multiplying simple. When you are want to simple multiplication also, any number multiplied with 0, what you are going to get 0 only. So that is why here when you are multiplying the set A with an empty set, you are going to get an empty set only. Next, for right hand side, first we are finding A into B. A into B, you know. The first element of A, that is 1. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. And the second element of A is 2. And, and that with second element, you are multiplying with the B set element. So 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, and 2, 4. And in the same way, A into C. What is A? 1, 2. So 1 into 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 2, 6. Now you want to find their intersection. Now you just look at there. Is there any ordered pairs are same? No. No ordered pair is same. No, if it is there any ordered pair is common? If you are common, then only intersection is possible, and nothing is common. That is why A into B intersection A into C also you got 5. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS, hence verified. See, this verification sums presentation is more important. How I wrote it here, how I presented, in the same way try to practice, because stepwise marking is there, children. And the second bit is A into C is a subset of the Cartesian product B into D. Subset means what? Whatever ordered pairs are there in A into C, that all are there in the Cartesian product B into D. See here, A into C. 1 5 1 6 2 5 2 6, and B into D. B into D, find the product. You are getting these many ordered pairs, and now it is clearly seen. Okay, all elements of A into C, all the elements of B into D. See, 1 5 A into C, 1 5 is there. It is also there in B into D. 1 6 also there. 2 5 also there. 2 6 also there. Subset means whatever elements are there in A into C, that all should be present in B into D. So that is why A into C is a subset of B into D, hence verified. Okay. See the next question. Question number 8. A is given the set with having the elements 1 and 2, and B is a set containing the elements 3, 4. Write A into B, and how many subsets will A into B have? List them. Okay. So here A is given 1, 2, and B is given 3, 4. Now first find out their Cartesian product A into B. So 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4. Okay. So how many number of elements? Total number of elements in the set A into B equal to 4. Okay. Now in the C is a set with n, suppose C is a set and n of C equal to m, then the power set n of the cardinal means total number of elements in the set is 2 to the power m, because already you learned in your previous class. So set A into B has 2 to the power 4, 16 subsets. And these subsets are listed as below, because you know that pi is a subset of every set. That is why I am writing pi here. And the other subsets, how you can order them and you can write, I wrote it here. And total 16 will come, that you have to find out. 16. If you are missing means you missed some ordered pair, that you need to check. Okay. Now my next question is ninth one. Let A and B are two sets. N of A equal to 3, N of B equal to 2. And if X1, Y2, Z1 are in A into B, find AB where X, Y, Z are distinct elements. Okay. So here given number of elements in A set is 3. And in the same way number of elements in the B set equal to 2. And X1, Y2, Z1 are in A into B. So we know that what is set A? Set of all first elements of the ordered pairs of A into B, and B is the set of all second elements of the ordered pair elements A into B. So clearly X, Y, Z are the elements of A, and 1, 2 are the elements of B. As N of A equal to 3, N of B equal to 2, it is clear that set A is having the elements X, Y, Z, and set B is having the elements 1 and 2. So whenever you are seeing the product, whatever the ordered pairs, all the first elements belongs to the set A, first set. And all the second elements belongs to the second set, that is here set B. Okay, now see the next question. The Cartesian product A into A has 9 elements, and okay, 9 elements, and that are found -1, 0 and 0, 1. Find the set A and the remaining elements of A into A. So here n of A, the number of elements in A, P, and n of B, that is the number of elements in the B is Q. Then the number of elements in the Cartesian product A into B equal to P into Q. Okay. But here n of A into A, if you are multiplying with the same set, then it becomes n of A into n of A. Here it is given n of A into A. With the same set you are multiplying A only, you are multiplying with A, and total is 9. Total 9 means what? A is containing 3 elements because 3 into 3 equal to 9. So set A is having 3 elements. Also given that the ordered pairs minus 1, 0 and 0, 1 are 2 elements. Okay, minus 1, 0 and 0, 1 are 2 elements of A into A. So we know that A into A, all ordered pair AA belongs to the set A only. So here minus 1, 0 and 1 has to be the elements of A. So n of A equal to 3. So clearly you know the elements of A are minus 1, 0 and 1. Hence the remaining elements set A. Just you find the multiplication you can do. You take the minus 1, 0, 1 in means again you multiply with minus 1, 0, 1. Then you will get the different ordered pairs like this only. So this exercise I think you are having only 10 questions. The next topic tomorrow we are going to discuss about relations. Today this much only, and all these points and this exercise you write down your classwork. Okay, tomorrow we are going to continue with relations and how much where I think you are able to understand all this. Okay, thank you children.